Question number 1. ABC analysis deals with options A. Cost estimation, B. Project management, C. Job scheduling, D. Inventory control. So ABC analysis deals with the inventory control. It is not the cost estimation or project management or job scheduling. So answer is D. Okay, inventory control. Inventory means value or amount of materials or resource on hand. So inventory can be of three types. It is raw material inventory, work in process inventory, finished goods inventory. Okay, raw material. So at the initial stage it is raw material inventory, and finished good after completing all the operations it is called as finished good inventory, and in between they are called as buffer storage or the work in process inventory. Inventory control is a process by which inventory is measured and regulated according to predetermined norms such as economic lot size. Okay, here we are going to study one term called as EOQ, economic order quantity, or economic lot size for order of production, safety stock, for safety stock, and minimum level, maximum level, order level, etc. And we are going to study another concept called reorder level. So reorder level at which we have to place an order. Inventory control pertains primarily to the administration of established policies, systems and procedures in order to reduce the inventory cost. Okay, these are all the types of inventories: raw material inventory, finished good inventory, work in process inventory, scraps and ready-made components. Economic order quantity, EOQ. So EOQ are fixed order quantity system. Okay, it orders that EOQ amount is ordered at every periods, every regular periods, whenever stock reaches a reorder point. When the stock reaches a reorder level, suppose we are placing 500 items, so it is a fixed quantity at a fixed period. Every 15 days we have to place 500 items, and when it reaches 350 items we have to place an order, that is called the reorder point. 350 is a reorder point and 500 is a EOQ. So economic order quantity deals when the cost of procurement and cost of handling inventory are at the optimum level and total cost is minimum. So EOQ is given by the formula square root of 2 into C3R by C1. Okay, where C1 is a inventory carrying cost per unit time. Okay, inventory carrying cost per product or per unit time, per year or per month. Okay, C1 equal to inventory carrying cost or inventory holding cost. Okay, cost of storing the inventory storing cost. Okay, inventory carrying cost per unit time. C2 is a opportunity cost. C2 is not mentioned in this case, and C3 is a ordering cost. C3 is a ordering cost and R is the demand. Okay, C2 is not mentioned here, opportunity cost. Okay, it is for a different model, and C3 is a ordering cost and R is a demand for the product. Okay, so C3 is demand ordering cost per order. C1 is inventory carrying cost per unit time. R is a demand. Total cost is square root of 2C3R not by C1, 2C3R into C1. Okay, square root of 2 into C3 into R into C1, not by 2 into C3 into R into C1. Next question. The economic order quantity is a quantity at which cost of carrying is minimum. Options: minimum. B. Cost of overstocking less than the cost of ordering equal to the cost of ordering. That is, economic order quantity is a cost of carrying. Cost of carrying is a C1. Inventory carrying cost C1. C1 is equal to C3, cost of ordering. Answer is D. When economic order quantity is a quantity at which C1 is equal to C3. So this is C1 and equal to cost of ordering. This is C3. So in this graph it is shown here. So here economic order quantity size is plotted along x-axis and the cost is plotted along y-axis. And this is a inventory carrying cost. C1 is plotted when the inventory carrying cost increases with increasing quantity, but ordering cost decreases with increasing quantity. If you place, for example, if you place for 10, for every 10 work pieces, the ordering cost will be more. If you place for 100 work pieces or 2000 work pieces, inventory carrying cost will, ordering cost will be reduced. Okay, but the inventory carrying cost is increasing with the quantity. So they will meet at a point, that is C1 equal to C3. EOQ is C1 equal to C3. In the previous slide we got studied C1 equal to C3, EOQ equal to C1 equal to C3. So when the curve intersects, C1 curve and C3 curve intersects, this point is called EOQ, and EOQ is equal to square root of 2C3R by C1, and this is the total cost. This is the total cost curve. Total cost is equal to square root of 2 into C3 into R into C1. Okay, third question, economic order quantity is not dependent on, it depends on ordering cost. C3 annual consumption rate, this is a demand R, 2C3 R, and inventory carrying cost C1, but it does not depend upon the reorder level. So answer is A. EOQ is equal to square root of 2C3 R by C1. So it does not depend upon A. And always better control analysis, ABC analysis. So ABC analysis. So ABC analysis is used for inventory control. So inventory items are classified into A category, B category and C categories. A items, B items and C items. A items are having a high value. So if the cost of, for example, cost of bearings and the cost of, for example, we have to store so many items. So bolt and nut have to be stored. Okay, high cost, high motors and some encoders and high mechatronics parts have to be stored. They have very high cost. You cannot store that much as the bolt and nuts. So bolt and nuts are C items. Okay, C items, they are less costly items are C items. A is a more costly items, costlier items. They have to be stored in less amount. Only 3 or 4 can be stored. But bolt and nuts, 1500 or 1000 bolts and nuts can be stored at a time. So A items are high costlier items. They have to be stored in less amount, and B items are medium value and they can be stored in medium amount, and C items are less costlier items. They have to be stored in large amounts. Okay, in this graph it is shown here. So only 15% of the items in an inventory shop in a store, only 15% of the items are high costlier items, but they have among the total cost out of 100%, the cost of this A items are 70%. Okay, cost of A items are 70%, but the quantity is only 15%. But the C items, the cost is B items, the cost is 20%. Okay, the cost is only 20%, and the volume is 25%. 25% of B items, and C items like bolt and nuts and screws, pins. So they are only about 10% cost. So they can be stored in very large numbers. So the A items are stored in very small numbers, B items in medium numbers, C items are very large numbers. A items have very high value, C items have very less value. Cumulative annual expenditure is very less percentage value. So they can be piled up. Then another classification is VED classification, vital, essential and desirable classification. So in the vital classification, so vital items, essential items and desirable items, these items are used. So like ABC, items can be classified as vital, essential and desirable. So this VED items can be used for spare parts inventory. Next question, the method of classification items to be adopted for spare parts inventory is VED analysis. For spare parts inventory we are using VED analysis. Next question, in ABC inventory control of spare parts, items A, B, C respectively are high stock out cost, moderate stock out cost and low stock out cost. So answer is A. So A items require high stock out cost, B items moderate stock out cost, and C items low stock out cost. And organization uses ABC approach for categorization of its stock. Which of the following describe Class C items? Class C items have low value and low risk. Low value and low risk items are Class C items. So answer is D. Then sum of buffer stock, reserve stock and safety stock is equivalent to sum of buffer stock and reserve stock and safety stock is equivalent to A, reorder point. Okay, sum of buffer stock, reserve stock and safety stock is equivalent to reorder point. So answer is A. So reorder point is that is it is given by the formula D into L. D is D into L. Sum of buffer stock, reserve stock and safety stock. All the stock is equivalent to reorder point. The word Kanban is mostly associated with just-in-time production. So answer is B. Kanban is mainly associated with just-in-time production. So answer is B. Then next question. This is a problem in economic order quantity. A market demand for springs is 8 lakh per annum. Okay, this is R. R is 8 lakhs. Okay, market demand for spring is 8 lakhs. R is equal to 8 lakhs. Company purchases the springs in lots and sells them. The cost of making a purchase order C3 is equal to 1200. Cost of storage, this is C1. C1 is equal to 120 per stored piece, 120 per unit per annum. Okay, that two should be equal. The demand is 8 lakh per annum as well as they should be in the same. If it is per month, that C1 should also be per month. So R is 8 lakh and C3 1200 and C1 120. You have to find the economic order quantity. So 2 C3 R by C1, 2 into C3 1200, R is 8 lakhs by C1, C1 120. So this is 120 by 1200, 10. So 20. So 8 into 20, 160, and this 5 zeros are added here, totally 6 zeros. So it is 4000 into 4000. So economic root of 4000 into 4000 is equal to 4000. So the economic order quantity is 4000. Answer is C. So this is R, this is C1, this is C3, and this is C1. Square root of, you got to put it in the formula, square root of 2 C3 R by C1. The demand for an item is doubled and the ordering cost is called. The economic order quantity remains unchanged, increases by the factor of root 2, is doubled and is halved. Demand for an item is economic order quantity is, the formula is square root of 2 C3 R by C1. Then demand is doubled. So R is doubled, 2 C3 R, 2 into R. And ordering cost is called C3 by 2. Okay. So 2 get cancelled, it remains unchanged. So 2 C3 R by C1. Here demand is doubled, 2 into R. C3 is halved. So this 2 and this 2 get cancelled. It is 2 C3 R by C1. So remains unchanged. Economic order quantity remains unchanged. Answer is A. If an item can be purchased for rupees 100, the ordering cost is rupees 200 and the inventory carrying cost is 10% of the item cost per annum. The annual demand is 4000 units. Economic order quantity in units is, okay, so the purchased item cost is 100. So this item cost, ordering cost is 200, C3 200, inventory carrying cost C1 is equal to 10% of item cost. So C1 equal to 10% of item cost is 100. Item is purchased for rupees 100. So item cost is 100. So 10% into 100. Inventory carrying cost is 10% into 100, which is rupees 10. Annual demand is R equal to 4000 units. Economic order quantity in units is, okay, here 2 into C3. C3 is 200. R equal to 4000 units. Okay. By C1. C1 is 10. 2 into C3 200, R 4000 divided by 0.1 into 100 is 10. So which is equal to, this is 400, 4000 by 10 is 400, square root of 4000